Total Preparation Lucknow welcomes you all to its online program.
Happy Independence Day to everyone. In this video, we would be discussing the key points of the new national education policy, which is going to be really beneficial for all those who are preparing for different competitive exams and other stakeholders. Let's quickly begin with the brief overview. The central government has recently approved the National Education Policy 2020. The new education policy will replace the 34-year-old National Education Policy 1986, which was earlier revised in the year 1992. This new education policy has been developed on the basis of fundamental pillars of easy access for all, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. It is in line with the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development. It aims to transform India into a knowledge-based, vibrant society and a global superpower of knowledge. It will bring out the unique capabilities inherent in each student, making school and college education more holistic and flexible to suit the needs of the 21st century. The new education policy targets that 6% of the country's GDP will be invested in the education sector in collaboration with the central and state governments. The renaming of the Ministry of Human Resource Development as Ministry of Education has also been approved. A committee was constituted in June 2017 under the chairmanship of former ISRO chief Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan for formulation of new education policy. The committee presented the initial draft on 31st of May 2019. NEP 2020 will be the third education policy of independent India after the year 1968 and 1986. This policy emphasizes on ensuring uniform access to all levels of schooling from preschool to the secondary level. It includes tracking of students and their learning levels, providing multi-level facilities for children's education, including formal and non-formal education with the help of trained workers. Measures such as vocational curriculum, adult literacy, and life enrichment programs through NIOS and state open schools for secondary education programs, which are equivalent to class 10th and 12th, are also proposed. About 2 crore children living away from school will be brought back into the mainstream under NEP 2020. New curriculum structure of 5+3+3+4 will be implemented, replacing the current structure of 10+2 nature of school curriculum with emphasis on early childhood care and education, which is for the children of 3 to 8, 8 to 11, 11 to 14 and 14 to 18 years of age respectively. There is a provision to bring the 3 to 6-year-old children who have been kept far away under the school curriculum, as it is the most crucial globally recognized stage for the child's mental development. The new system will have 3 years of Anganwadi preschooling along with 12 years of schooling. NCERT will develop a national curriculum and educational framework for early childhood care and education for children up to the age of 8 years. Early Childhood Care and Education (ECCE) will be provided through a comprehensive and robust institute system. Friends, let's try and understand the new academic structure with the help of the shown flowchart. Now, as you can see, the previous academic structure was based on 10+2 years. Right? However, the new pedagogical and curricular structure is based on 5+3+3+4. 5 years being foundational, 3 years under the preparatory school, 3 years under the middle school, and the last 4 years, which is from class 9th to 12th, would be under the secondary school. Let's move on. It will also include Anganwadi and preschool, which will have teachers and Anganwadi workers trained in ECCE pedagogy and syllabus. The plan and implementation of ECCE will be done jointly by the HRD Ministry, Women and Child Development, Health and Family Welfare, and Tribal Affairs. There is a special emphasis on establishing a national mission on basic literacy and numerical knowledge by the Ministry of Human Resource Development in NEP 2020, considering basic literacy and attainment of numeracy as the most necessary and first requirement for complete learning. States will prepare an implementation plan to achieve universal basic literacy and numerical knowledge by all the students up to grade 3 in all primary schools by the year 2025. A national book promotion policy shall be prepared. An independent statewide regulatory body will be created for each state called the State School Regulatory Authority. A national research foundation will be established to provide competitive funding for outstanding research proposals across disciplines. Wherever possible, the medium of instruction until at least grade 5, but preferably till grade 8 and beyond, will be the home language, mother tongue, local language and regional language. Students will be given the opportunity to choose Sanskrit as an option at all levels of school and higher education. The tri-language formula will also include this option. No language will be imposed on any student. Other traditional languages and literature of India will also be available as an option. Students will be encouraged to participate in an entertaining project or activity on languages of India during grades 6 to 8 under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat initiative. Many foreign languages can also be selected as an option at secondary school education level. The Indian Sign Language (ISL) will be standardized across the country, and national and state level course material will be developed for use by deaf students. NEP 2020 envisages the adoption of regular and constructive assessment rather than summative assessment, which is relatively more competency based, promotes learning as well as development, and high level skills such as analytical ability, ability to contemplate, and conceptual clarity. All the students who will appear for school exams in grade 3, 5 and 8, which will be conducted by the appropriate authority. Board exams will continue for grades 10 and 12th, but they will be redesigned keeping in mind the goal of overall development. A new National Assessment Center (PARAK) Performance Assessment, Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development will be established as a standard setting body. Teachers will be recruited through effective and transparent processes. Promotion will be merit based with the provision of assessing performance from time to time and advancing in career to become an academic administrator or academician from many sources. The National Professional Standards for Teachers (NPST) will be developed by the National Council for Teacher Education by the year 2022 in consultation with NCERT, SCERT, teachers and specialist organizations from all levels and fields. According to the proposed reforms in this policy, there will be lesser differentiation between arts and sciences, vocational and academic subjects, and curricular and extracurricular activities. Vocational education will be included in the academic syllabus from class 6, and internship will also be provided. Use of artificial intelligence, machine learning, smart boards, blockchains, handheld computing devices to evaluate the progress of the students and will definitely help the students extensively in their learning. All the students will be allowed to take board exams on up to 2 occasions during any given school year, one main examination and one for improvement if desired. After the 6th grade, students can select vocational courses, and from 8th to 11th they can choose the subject of their choice. The National Testing Agency will conduct the Common College Entrance Examination twice a year for higher education and college entrance examination. It will be implemented from session 2022. Under the new education policy, students will get a 360-degree composite report card, which will not only inform them about the marks obtained by them in the subjects, but also their skills and other important points. An autonomous body called National Education Technology Forum (NETF) will be set up for independent exchange of ideas on the use of technology in education, evaluation, formulation of plans and administration. With this, we come to the end of this video. thank you so much for being with us. We'll come up with the remaining parts of NEP 2020 very soon. In order to keep getting the notifications for our upcoming current affairs and general awareness related videos, please press the bell icon. Do not forget to share and subscribe to our channel.